So we was kicking around some conversations on Discord the other day about BattleTech or Big Mex or whatever. Love BattleTech. Not a fan of Catalyst anymore. The best thing they've ever done is to make the those minis they've cranked out, but they create false scarcity doing it, and I don't like that because I understand it's completely power grabs, money grabbing. When you create false scarcity, you do it to create margins. So the different scales in the size of the mechs, I do like. The quality of the print, I do like. What they've done to the rest of the game, including the lore, Dark Age, trash. I play Classic, nothing past 3060. Sorry, but even now, my Battletech miniatures just gather dust. That's what they do. They gather dust. I don't play. I don't. I can't get a table game locally. People are playing other war games, and I would drive. Good Lord help me, up to 3 hours in one direction to play a good afternoon of BattleTech. But I don't. So we were talking about making a spin-off where, giant mobots blasting each other. That's not a new idea, and there are other games that do it. How come there's not a Wretched one? Me and my buddy were going to play some BattleTech on Roll20, just, as a passer thing to do, let's blow up some robots. And they got to thinking, as I was tinkering with the equipment in Wretched Space, why not just do it for Wretched Space? We have the basic concept, you can't copyright rules, and the hit locations for the body are already in Wretched for the combat. Why not just adapt it to the big giant robots? Work on it. They have damage for... but it would be BattleTech with a BattleTech inspired mech game with variable weapon damage. And I think I've already got an idea. Maybe not so complicated, but not as simplistic as Alpha Strike, which I think is... I don't like it. Maybe something in the middle. Using Wretched core, and then just make classifications of mechs. And the customization being very minimal. So, like they do the freighters and the starships. They have some equipment that's always there. And then certain brands, certain modifications, just like how the BattleTech universe had in the lore sections of the readout books better optics. Blah blah was the Cyclops is known for its better optics and blah 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 blah. Do that. They do that already with the Wretched equipment and the weapons. A +1 here, a +1 there, to where they are different, but not hugely different. So base frame light, medium, heavy, assault, or we'll just say super heavy, so people don't get all, they're just ripping it off. Yeah, I'm being inspired because they've turned it to trash, and we can do something different with Wretched. And I think I will. It's not that hard. We'll just create what's considered... Now, they don't do movement. It is all theatric. And I only know one person on the internet who's played BattleTech, Theater of the Mind, but I do believe that was MechWarrior. It's Raven, I think. He's talked about it on a live stream I was on. So, it's doable. So do it. It's good advice I give people all the time. I should take my own advice. So I will. I think I'm going to jot out some ideas for a D20 based version of giant stompy robots blowing stuff up with variable weapon damage. Light laser, medium laser, heavy laser. and maybe put. Just got to figure out the tonnage because I just got to look through the equipment list in Wretched Space to get some inspiration, some ideas, and I could probably knock that out in an afternoon or maybe a couple days. A working idea, and I think I'm going to sketch that out and talk to my buddy Ron about it a little bit and see what we can do, and then use whatever miniatures you want. And we got to the point where we can make an AI model or AI art in something and then have 3D printers just print that out. Is that there? I don't have a 3D printer. I don't miniature wargame enough to concern myself with it. But the Wretched verse, I think, could use Stompy robots. And I've been wanting to play some BattleTech, but quite honestly, the people who own the game now have irritated me. So, you lose a customer. That's how the world works. You put out a shitty product, you lose customers. You inject wokeness or you inject this DEI cancer into your lore, you lose customers. You lose your old customers. You lose your core customers in favor of just new customers or market growth. And I think it's a mindset that's not really sustainable, in my opinion. Wretched project of the week, I guess. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Let's go through and create some basic versions of the weapon damage, and then now armor locations might be a little different to do if we're going to do armor locations or just total health points for a big Stompy robot. Keep it simple. Then if you want to overcomplicate it. Get her done.